or not this is actually going to work. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Hey, is it working? I can hear you.
Ah, it seems to be working. Yes.
Yeah, it's working. You're on the screen.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take control of this because I know we got some stuff coming up anyway, but yeah, we will definitely work on that. We were working on microphone issues, folks. Sorry about that. It was a little bit difficult, but we were able to get them under control, I think. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get this really super untangled here because I know this isn't helping. So let me go ahead. That should do it. Bring it back into play here. Okay, so we're going to be starting to work here as much as we possibly can on getting this Overwatch game up and running again. We were having some issues, some things here and there. Couldn't get people into the game. Had a person that was supposed to be here actually ended up having to remote in. No big deal. We shall take care of that with relative ease as we can. Going to be working on that right now, as a matter of fact. It feels like I'm looking at this game, but I'm not really getting into the game. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we got here. I have no sound coming in from the desktop audio. I'm kind of wondering what's going on with that. Kind of interesting. And of course, the Horde's going to be in blue. The Horde's in blue. Well, look at that. We got ourselves an Orisa, and it looks like an Ana. Definitely looks like a Mercy, a Battle Mercy's playing in right now. Tracer. And that Orisa's trying to do some damage. Got some guys in here. Ooh, they've got their Mercy working in here with their McCree. And McCree's doing a good job of taking a few of our guys out. We can't seem to get to stay inside this point. They're in overtime. They've got all 5 of their guys inside there. Oh, and then they dropped in themselves. Pushed in a Diva Bomb. So the Magic pick up the win on that one. Nope, not a big deal. You shall, it's not going to be the end of the world for these guys, but definitely want to see what we can do about changing this up here. Magic's going to go ahead and take that in there. Okay. So we're getting this stream up and running. My name is DJ Fame. I'm also known as Coach Jeff. I am the guy. The coach, the head coach of the teams, the Overwatch teams, especially here, but also Fortnite. We'll also be doing Rocket League and Valorant when that eventually comes out here soon. So we're going to head back to the thing. We're going to cope up a little bit of strategy here. I know my boys from the gold go in and talk to the guys from the silver, see if they can't come up with some type of strategic mind place to get these guys rocking and running. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I am communicating with the coach down in Franklin. Our good buddy, we've played with him now for a couple of seasons. They're working on that, trying to get everything going on here. Had just a whole lot of we had Fortnite issues earlier, but it wasn't that bad. It was just a couple of things. We were able to get those together. No big deal. Everything was cool. And all of a sudden, we went to the Overwatch stuff, and the Overwatch just did not want to portray. It did not want to give us a microphone. It didn't want to, we lost a player, so on and so forth. So, the highlight game of today for the Overwatch is going to be the gold squads. It just so happens that there's too many teams. But there's an uneven amount, so what ends up happening is the very first round, our 2 gold teams have to play each other. And this is an official game. This is official. So whoever wins this game has to try and struggle to keep from losing any of their games. We did here in Hanover. We took our original gold team, our national champion gold team from last season. We took them and split them apart so they could impart their knowledge on some of the newer kids who are definitely kind of new to Overwatch, but not necessarily. And some of our silver players that we moved up. So we want to try and make 2 really good positive gold teams so we can put them out there to play against the... but these guys have to play against each other today. So the epitome of a game that you really want to watch is the one that's coming up right after this one. Not that this one has little importance or anything. This is definitely one of a good team for us to play against in the first week on our silver team. So that's what we're looking at. Waiting for these guys to come in and get ready for us to play against them here. I'm not exactly sure. It's supposed to be 2 minutes, but he gave us the 3-minute break in between. So I'm going to talk about that. These guys are getting a little bit of a pep talk right now. Our silver guys are getting pep talk from our gold guys who really good at camaraderie. So, they're going to be in there giving them all kinds of stuff and making, having a lot of fun and everything. So, that's the one thing we kind of got to be worried about just a little teeny tiny bit is that they're probably taking their minds off of that first loss, but that's okay. We're going to struggle in. We're going to make ourselves actually work a little bit harder to try and get this second win, possibly a third win. We are running a little bit behind. For us, that's no big deal, like I said, because our 2 gold teams are going to be playing against each other, so we can run behind as much as pretty much we want just to make sure that we're done by 8 o'clock, so everybody's happy there. So, but I do see some of the guys in here from the gold team. They're ready to rock and roll. The majority of the original gold team is here. Some of them are not. Some of them will be remoting in, so that's going to be an interesting situation. We'll see how well that works. Our guy Hitskin, who's Jackhammer Hayden, I had to move out of the area, but wanted to stay on the team, which is really, really cool. So he'll be coming in for that game. So we're going to wait a little bit here, but hopefully we can get this south team going, or the silver team, I'm sorry, going. Not exactly sure. Okay, so we're going to get rocking and rolling. Jeff from Franklin, Jeff James gave me a little bit of wanted to find out if we were ready to rock and roll, so we are kind of ready to rock and roll here. It looks like we're going to be starting off this time with Lijiang Tower. This really cool planetary emitter that's up here. It's a hologram, so that's pretty cool. A lot of people don't know about that. But then there's also this on the thing that sort of explains what that is up there. Pretty cool, huh? One of those iffy ends, neat little thingies that you get there, huh? Okay, so here we go. We will be in the blue still. No, we did not switch sides. That's okay. The blue side's over there. Why I have no sound, I have no idea. That's kind of very strange. Maybe I will move up here because this is more or less where the field of play is going to be. So come over here and then I will punch out and see if I can find out why we have no sound over here. Looks like we have sound, should be active. Not exactly sure. We'll pump this up just a little bit. Not sure. Let's go see what the audio settings are set up. Aha! No, there we go. Okay. Red team is working. They've got themselves in there. They are working to try and get that in there. Keep it in there. They've got themselves a good build-up right there. We've got our Tracer up top. It looks like she's trying to make some Some shots, pot shots from up above. These guys are trying to take the advantage of the fact that she's up there. Oh, we've moved in over from the other side. Here they come. We got our Roadhog over there. He's trying to make it ends with that. Oh, and then the Reinhardt came in and started bashing away. If you're not careful and the Roadhog ends up getting caught behind that Reinhardt, he's going to end up dying because of the hammer strikes that he ends up throwing down. Orisa. Okay. So there we go. There we go. My phone's getting ready to die, which kind of stinks because I really kind of need that for my communications. But yeah, one of those deals where I forgot to plug it in last night to charge. The day could not start off worse. Yeah, so we got ourselves what looks like a Hanzo up there. Nope, might be a Genji. Yep, it's a Genji. Diva's trying to throw a little bit up there. Genji's up there trying to throw some stuff. Oh, we did some kind of real wicked thing. But that on its own didn't really have any place to go with that. So that's okay. So working on it over here. They are staying together as a team. That's good. The Orisa's just standing still. I'm not exactly sure why. If you just stand still, you're not making any type of sweeping movements or side-to-side movements, man, that's really going to cause some pressure on your team. Hanzo's trying to make a run for it, but it's 5 against 1, 5 against 2. Genji and Hanzo, it's not working. So can't believe it. He stayed alive. Kind of actually a pretty long period of time. But that'll be the first one. That will go to the Magic. Really tough battle there, really tough. That team got on to the point and definitely kept knocking. There's nothing you can do to avoid that being a situation. You have to kind of continue pushing, but you have to do it as a concerted effort. You really have to kind of get in there and make sure that you're doing it as a team. So we're going to come over here and take a look. Our guys are right here, ready to rock and roll. Here they go. I don't know why May just threw a wall up like that. That's a waste of time and messes her team up. Don't know why they're not pushing them right away. Right away, these guys should be going right to the objective. They have not even tried to push towards the objective. So it's something we're going to have to discuss with them. We're going to have to talk to them. Hey, listen, I don't know why they're not taking this shot in there. Maybe they just don't understand. Maybe they don't realize. And sometimes that's just something you have to bring up as a coach. You have to let them know, hey, look, here's some objectives. And the objectives are, you really have to get to the point. I mean, that's really the point of this game. But we shall definitely get to that with them. Some of these guys are kind of new to it, and I can understand. Sometimes games can be a little bit confusing, especially video games that have some type of repercussion if you don't play the game the correct way. So that's why we're looking at it. Might be a little bit of an issue. So, but Overwatch is actually best of 3. We have already one game down. We are now 1 round down in the second game. I don't believe we're going to... I mean, we really might have a shot to push in here. The team actually gets together and works together as a team. But when you've got 3 against 1, like what's going on in here with the Orisa, that's going to be really tough to do. And they've got a really good prowess in their team. Their team's really pushing forward toward trying to get the right function going together, and they are sticking together, which is great. So what we're doing now, it looks like part of the team's working together. We don't have any type of healing going on with these guys yet. Most of the support seems to be lagging behind, real far behind. Almost everybody that's here is some kind of DPS or... there's our Mercy. pulling up her, but it was a suicide mercy. She did a suicide rev, which is yeah, not working. Their team's up to 90%, 92%. I think that's going to be just about it. Not enough time for us to do a real push. These guys are on our team are just looking to really kind of just take their time and move in, and that's not something we can do in these situations. So that is that. Thank you very much to the Franklin team for giving us a good game for our silver match. I am DJ Fame, also known as Coach Jeff. I will be here for the next match. Like I said, it's going to be the game of probably the whole season, where our two gold teams are going to have to play one another in order to determine basically who's going to be the better. I have some ideas, but we shall see. I'm not going to quote on anybody. So everybody stay safe. Make sure you visit the XP League, xpleague.gg. Make sure you visit the Code Ninjas. Make sure you visit ours, xpleaguehanover.com, in order to learn more. And we shall talk to you guys soon. Visit us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And I'll talk to you guys soon. The big game.